Hello, hi, I'm Ramnas Akla. I hope you are well. I'm a student of Ravensbourne University in London and I'm pursuing MSc Project Management. Actually, done a project in Sustainable Project Management module and the title is Sustainable E-Bike Project. Coming to this slide introduces the purpose and scope of the project. I conducted a full assessment of the e-bike project from initiation to closure to understand its technical, financial, operational, and environmental implications. The analysis highlights how proper planning and risk management are essential for a sustainable mobility solution. The introduction emphasizes that e-bikes offer a promising opportunity for greener transport, but a strategic execution is required by examining resources, cost, stakeholder expectations, and safety issues. This project ensures a structured pathway for implementation. The goal is to present findings that guide informed decision making and support long-term project success. And there are two types of stakeholder analysis, and one thing is external and internal. The external stakeholder analysis helped identify groups that have a strong influence on project success. This includes customers, government bodies, suppliers, local communities, investors, and even competitors. Customers and investors fall under the manage closely category because they have high power and high interest in project outcomes, meaning their satisfaction directly impacts market acceptance and financial sustainability. Government authorize also play a major role because regulatory compliance is crucial in the transport sector. Understanding these external stakeholders help shape communication strategies, ensure alignment with regulations, and building strong market positioning, all of which are essential for project credibility. And then coming to the internal stakeholders, this section focus on internal stakeholders who contribute to the operational side of the project. Employees, engineers, and technicians all play all play key roles in ensuring the e-bike system functions effectively. These groups have high interest but moderate power, meaning they require strong communications, training, and engagement practice to perform well. Understanding their influence helped determine the need for frequent updates, structured training programs, and accessible communications channels. By identifying their expectations and needs, the project ensures that internal teams are prepared for the implementations and ongoing operation, uh, which is for achieving overall project objectives. The project life cycle analysis uh, covers the four major phases. In the initiation phase, challenges such as high setups cost, limited public awareness, and regulatory concerns were identified. During planning, the focus shifted to establishing supply chains, developing charging infrastructure, and addressing technical constraints in the execution phase. Challenges such as competition and a limited maintenance network required community engagement and workforce training. Finally, the handover phase ensured the system was ready for the public with quality assurance and operational adjustment in place. Analyzing these stages helped ensure that risks were managed early and implementation was tracked effectively. This slide explains the financial performance of the e-bike project over 6 years. The project initially lost due to high operational cost and cost of goods sold. However, by year 3, profitability begins to improve as turnover increase and cost growth stabilizes. The financial model shows a positive net present value, which confirms long-term viability. The playback period of around 6 years indicates the investment is gradually but secure. This analysis demonstrates that all through early stages require strong financial resilience. The project becomes profitability in the medium to long term. Supporting is its sustainability and growth potential. Uh, this slide this slide outlines how project costs are distributed across different phases. The initiation phase involves significant spending on frame production, batteries, engineering, and testing. The design and planning phase are further cost through project management and R&D and supply chain development. The implementation phases is the most expensive, driven by assembly, logistics, and IoT integration. Monitoring and closure involve compliance check, audits, and handover process. Understanding these cost allocations is essential to managing financial risk and knowing where the largest investment occur. It also helps prioritize budget optimization strategies for smoother, smoother long-term project operation and sustainability. This slide explains how suppliers were evaluated using criteria such as quality, reliability, delivery performance, cost efficiency, and technologically capability. Supplier one ranked highest due to strong overall performance and lower procurement risk, making them the most strategic long-term partner. Supplier 2 scored moderately, offering acceptable performance by but weaker reliability and innovation, meaning they could support non-critical component. Supplier 3 ranked lowest due to quality inconsistency and higher operational risk. These analyses ensure that supplier section supports project goals by reducing supply chain risk, ensuring high quality materials, and enhancing long-term operational stability. This slide highlights the major safety risk associated with e-bike operation and how they were addressed. High risk issue include battery overheating, electrical hazards, braking failures, and fire risk linked to ion batteries. Mitigation measures like improved ventilation, strict quality control, and fire suppression system were included to reduce these risks. Medium risks such as theft, visibility issues, and structure durability were addressed with GPS logs, reinforced materials, and reflective lighting. Rider training also plays a critical role in minimizing accident and improving awareness. Overall, the safety plan strengthen user confidence and ensure the system meets regulatory and operational standards. The risk analysis identifies environmental, social, and financial risks that may affect project success. Environmental concern include proper battery disposal, carbon emission, and regulatory non-compliance. Compliance. Social risk include theft, rider experience, and poor customer interaction. Financial risk involve high operational costs, funding gaps, and uncertainties in battery performance. Mitigation strategies include training programs, GPS tracking, green disposal practices, and strict budgeting controls. The comprehensive evaluation helps ensure product stability by addressing risk early and protectively. It also enhances safety, regulatory compliance, financial resilience, and overall user trust in the e-bike system. Then coming to the conclusion summarizes the project overall viability and long-term potential. Despite initial financial challenges and operational risk, the project demonstrates strong sustainability benefits and long-term profitability. Stakeholders and supplier analysis shows the importance of collaboration, quality sourcing, and communication. Safety and risk assessment confirm that proper mitigations strategies can reduce most operational hazards. Project lifecycle findings highlight the importance of structure planning, execution, and monitoring. Overall, the project presents a promising and future-oriented solution for sustainable mobility with continued investment and strategic implementation, The e-bike system can contribute significantly to environmental and urban transport improvement. This is the conclusion of my project. Uh, I hope you all understand. Thank you very much.